Welcome to the Daily Faceoff Fantasy Minute for Tuesday, March 4th. Let's get to today's news and fantasy tidbits for Tuesday's 10-game slate. Igor Chinakhov will return from his upper body injury to the Blue Jackets lineup on Tuesday. Chinakhov will start on the Blue Jackets' second line with Boone Jenner and Kent Johnson. All three are widely available on the waiver wire right now and are worthwhile fantasy pickups. Let's start with Chinakhov, who's just 7% owned. He'll be playing for the first time since November 27th, and he was on pace for 27 goals, 27 assists, and 215 shots on goal before getting hurt. Boone Jenner's up to 33% rostered after picking up 7 assists and 9 shots on goal in his first 4 games back in the lineup. And Kent Johnson is only 26% owned despite being a point-per-game player over his last 21 games. He has 10 goals, 11 assists for 21 points during that stretch, and he's the only member of Columbus's second line who is on the Blue Jackets' top power play unit. Brad Marchand is out week to week with an upper body injury for the Boston Bruins. The only real ripple effect from the injury here is that Pavel Zacha is moving up to the top power play unit for the Boston Bruins. Zacha is just 17% rostered and has 16 points, 3 goals, 13 assists in his last 17 games, while averaging over 20 minutes per game. So the added power play 1 usage should help him maintain his recent run of production. And a little note here, Darnell Nurse is expected to return to the Oilers lineup after missing a couple games with an undisclosed injury. And right before I recorded this, the Oilers also acquired Trent Frederick in a 3-way trade with the Bruins and the New Jersey Devils, a nice depth pickup for the Oilers there. Now let's talk about some of the best goaltending streaming targets for Tuesday night. There's 10 games tonight. There's plenty of streaming targets to choose from. Let's roll through them in order of roster percentage. We'll start with Calvin Pickard, who is 16% owned for the Edmonton Oilers. Pickard is coming off a great performance on Saturday, stopping 35 of 36 shots in a win over the Hurricanes. He's now won 7 of his last 9 games with a .904 save percentage, and starts with the Ducks tonight, where the Oilers are massive 3-19 favorites, the biggest favorites on the slate tonight. Next is Casey DeSmith, who is currently 9% rostered for the Dallas Stars. DeSmith has won 4 consecutive games while posting a stellar .935 save percentage and 1 shutout. Tonight, he faces the New Jersey Devils, who will be without Jack Hughes. Dallas are -151 home favorites in that one. And Scott Wedgwood for the Colorado Avalanche is currently just 6% rostered. Wedgwood has gone 5-4-0 with a .236 goals against average and a .908 save percentage since joining the Avalanche. And tonight, he faces the Pittsburgh Penguins on home ice, where the Avalanche are massive, -265 home favorites, the second biggest favorites on the slate.